Hey everybody, it's the Shine Bright Nation team call. It is Tuesday. I don't even know the date, guys. September 25th. I do know the date. September 25th, 2018. We are super close to the end of September, and that is A-okay. There's still plenty of time for us to hit our goals in this month. I think it's really important to remember. Before I jump into everything, I just wanted to do recognition and just say that Elaine has 4 points on the board. That means she's helped two people, one of them being her brand new coach, who's a dude. His name is Lucas, I believe. So she'll be introducing him to our team really soon. And actually, huge props to Elaine and her husband, Levi. They are like just living so out loud on her stories and in their videos on their page. Like they're just doing so amazing. Like it's actually contagious to watch. So I'm super proud of those guys. And then Jenna, who's on holidays right now, but Jenna McIntosh has 6 points. She made sure to lock in Success Club before she left for her vacation. So that is fantastic. And Brad has a point on the board, or 2 points on the board. I don't know why. That obviously is an order from me, but I don't know who it was, so I need to look into that. And then I myself am only at 2 this time, but I will change that before the end of the month because that is just what we do. I wanted to talk tonight about belief, and not just in like a fluffy manner. And I apologize because fluffy is easier for me. I am just a hugely faithful, optimistic human being. So like the motivational stuff is just sometimes comes more naturally to me than like the hard facts. And when one thinks about belief, you might be like, well, that is kind of like a fluffy thing. But when it comes to our business, belief can absolutely be grounded in facts and statistics and all those icky words that I don't care for. But the reason why this thought was on my mind is I had a call today. Every Tuesday morning, I have a call with Jake Story, who's the corporate representative for Star Diamonds and below. And he does chats with people who are like, they call them elite contenders, like that their past year's history makes it appear that they could go for elite this year. So they have a corporate presence working with them to help them do that. So there was myself and Jake and 2 other gals who I'm quite close with on the call. And actually, it was kind of normally those calls really light me up, but it was kind of a not defeating, but the energy was off. It seems like everybody is going through something and everybody was feeling frustrated with something. And we all have stuff going on, but I felt like because everybody else was being all like, wah, wah, I didn't feel like I could share what was getting me down or what was getting in my way. And I think that, yeah, I think that that's hard. I think it's hard to share our authentic truths, and I don't ever want to join in a pity party. And that's honestly kind of what it was. And that's no offense to them at all, because everything they were saying was valid, but in the grand scheme of things, it was stuff that could be changed. It was stuff that they have control over. And that's where I was listening to it. I was like, do I add to this? Or do I try to, change it, turn it around? But that being said, Jake just sort of put it out there. He's like, you guys, everything you're saying comes down to belief. Like because the one girl was saying like she felt like she was dragging her team to success and this. And he's like, then you need to believe that there's other coaches out there that will do this with you and want to do this with you, and not focus so much on those that are really like sucking your energy. And the other one, was valid. She's been a coach for a really long time, as long as maybe just like a year less than me. And she was feeling a lack of belief in the income available to her. And she said that she kind of feels like she said a fake, but she didn't mean it like that. She just meant that she's putting it out there like that this coach life is so great and it's so that, but meanwhile she can't pay her bills and she's frustrated. And Jake was like, well, do you believe that you can though? Like, do you believe that the income is there for you to earn? And she was like, well, yeah, I'd like to believe that, but how come it hasn't happened yet? Like she had a roadblock up. And so as we're talking and he was talking about belief, I was like, our belief in this business can 100% be tied into the facts that surround how we earn. And that part of why, how do I word this? Part of what mostly what lights me up when it comes to our income, you guys, we can all earn a paycheck anywhere. We could get a job anywhere and earn money and have money put in our bank account. But I love that every single Thursday when I get paid, I know where that money comes from, whether it be from a challenge pack sale to a friend who is starting her journey, and I know what starting that journey did for me and what it can be for her, like the belief in that. I know what that money came from. 25% of that challenge pack has come to me in the form of income, but it's so much more to her, so much more to her for what it could become. And when it comes to team volume bonus that you collect when you're an Emerald and above coach, every dollar earned in team volume bonus means that a member of your team is also earning. And that's actually my passion. My passion is to see people on my team earning an income that continually grows so that they have financial freedom, the likes of which maybe they never even thought was possible. So before we dive into that, I wanted to let corporate speak a little bit in that I just wanted us to take the 3 minutes it will take to watch the How Do We Earn as Beachbody Coaches video that is on the Coach online office. Just a sec, I would like to do share screen, and apparently it's been a long time since I've done that. Share Coach office, there we go. Share. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Can somebody say yes? I'm assuming you can because I see it in front of me. So in the Coach online office, there's this magical spot that says training. And under training, there's a bunch of different topics, but we're going to go into business training. And honestly, you guys, there's like a wealth of knowledge in here. Like, you haven't dived into it, you really need to. Like leadership ladder, the 4 vital behaviors. Did you know there's 4, not 3? That's new. Skills training, coach opportunity training, tools training, compensation training. Hey, Amanda. So we're just watching a video really quick about the compensation training. So when you first start as a coach, your income will always be commission. Like, until you are an Emerald and above coach, your income just naturally is going to be commission. And how this ties into belief is that there is a system like any other job that you do this, this, and this, and then you get a paycheck. And we can believe that because other coaches do. I do. There is never a week that goes by that I don't earn an income with this beautiful business. So we're just going to quickly watch Michael. He's pretty special. I'll try and make it bigger though. I don't know why it's so small. Just a sec, guys.
Oh, hey everybody, it's Michael. You know, we have had a ton of requests for a quick presentation on the Team Beachbody compensation plan. And fortunately, I already have one put together. It's around here somewhere. Apollo Moon Landing, Charlie Brown Summer Fun, Carl Dyke Blooper Reel, great stuff on this one. It's Brady Bunch Grand Canyon Adventure. I've been looking for this one. Oh, here it is. The Team Beachbody compensation plan. Yep, here you go. Take a look. So let's get started. There are 4 basic ways to earn money as a Team Beachbody coach. Challenge pack bonuses and commissions, team cycle bonus, matching bonus, and star diamond bonus. Let's begin with the challenge pack bonuses and commissions. Everybody knows that the best way to grow your Team Beachbody business is to invite new coaches and customers to your challenge group with a challenge pack. Why is it the best way? Because not only will your challenge group help your customers get new coaches, get great physical results, you'll earn between $40 and $105 for every challenge pack you sell. And we have got a challenge pack for everybody. Besides challenge pack bonuses, every time one of your customers buys a product from Team Beachbody, you'll earn a 25% commission or 15% if they're club members, and that can really add up. For example, remember those challenge packs? Every challenge pack creates a home direct auto shipment of Shakeology. So with each monthly shipment, you earn a 25% commission. That's $32.49 every month. How does that add up? Let's do the math. If you sell 3 T25 challenge packs to new customers each month for 3 months, you'd earn over $900 in challenge pack bonuses and commissions. That's right, over $900. Check this out. Month 1, 3 T25 challenge packs gets you 3 times $70 or $210 in challenge pack bonuses. Month 2, 3 more challenge packs gets you another $210. Plus, you will earn 3 times $32.48 or $97.44 in Shakeology commissions from those month 1 challenge pack customers. So that's a total of $307.44 in month 2. And in month 3, 3 more challenge packs gets you another $210. Plus, you'll earn that $97.44 in Shakeology commissions from those month 1 challenge pack customers, and another $97.44 in Shakeology commissions from your month 2 challenge pack customers, totaling $405 in month 3, giving you a grand total of $922 in 3 months. Is your head spinning from all that math? Hey, come on, guys. All right, well, let's move on to Teen Cycle Bonus. And the good news is that we're not going to have to do any math here because we already have another video in the Coach Online office that explains in detail how the Teen Cycle Bonus works. Make sure you watch that video. But in the meantime, I'll give you a couple of highlights. Teen Cycle Bonus is an opportunity for you to earn off the sales of your entire downline organization. As you build that organization, this can be a powerful income stream. You will cycle every time you have a balanced 300 team volume points from your downline organization. And depending on your rank, you'll earn between $14 and $18 for each one of those cycles. And depending on your rank, you can cycle up to 672 times a week. I know, sounds complicated, but it's not. Check out the Team Cycle Bonus video for a more detailed explanation, and you can find that in the Coach Online office. All right, let's move on to matching bonus. Here, take another look. The great news is that you can earn a matching bonus of 5 or 10% every time one of your personally sponsored coaches earns their Team Cycle Bonus. So Ruby coaches earn 5%, and Diamond coaches earn 10%. So if you're a Diamond coach and you have 5 personally sponsored coaches earning $500 each, you would earn another $250. Wait, hold on. There's more, but I got to change the wheel. Next is the Star Diamond bonus. Whoop, wait a minute, that's the wrong reel. Okay. Now, once you reach the rank of 2-star diamond, you are now eligible to participate in our Star Diamond bonuses, which are paid out quarterly. We have 4 bonus pools that you can qualify for: a 2-star diamond bonus pool, a 5-star diamond pool, a 10-star diamond pool, and a 15-star diamond pool. Now, each of these bonus pools are made up of 0.5% of all of the volume generated by all coaches in that quarter. Each pool is then divided equally by all the coaches who qualify for that pool. For example, and these are not real numbers, the 2-star diamond pool totaled $10,000, and we had 10 coaches qualify for 2-star diamond or higher. They would each earn $1,000. Now, depending on your rank, you can participate in more than one pool. These 5 are 5-star diamond or higher. So, in addition to the $1,000, they'll earn another $2,000 when we divide the 5-star pool. And these 2 guys happen to be 10-star diamonds, so they'll split the 10-star pool and each earn another $5,000. And this dude qualified for the 15-star diamond bonus all by himself. So he doesn't have to share that $10,000. So Jimmy Superfly Snuka here, he earns 10,000 from the 15-star pool, 5,000 from the 10-star pool, 2,000 from the 5-star pool, and 1,000 from the 2-star pool for a total of $18,000 in Star Diamond bonuses that quarter. Congratulations, Superfly. Now you can go out and get yourself some new wrestling tights. Oh, Superfly, I don't know how to tell you, but animal prints went out in the 90s. Well, that's it. Those are the basic ways to earn, but check out the Coach Policies and Procedures document, which contains all of the details of the coach compensation plan. But you know what? You're not going to earn anything just by watching this video, so get out there and start inviting. Oh, here's my Barbie's camping adventure. Thanks. That one in years.
We'll just let Michael go away now. You know what? I love that guy's energy a lot. So the whole reason I share that, you guys, is to remind you, this is a business, and this business has a compensation plan, and that compensation plan is paid out to you by, basically, as far as I'm concerned, based on your belief in what you're doing. I don't think you could invite anyone to this, inspire your challengers, or do any of the behaviors we need, post about what you're doing without a belief in this company, in what we stand for, and in your vital role in it. And I think that's what I'd love for you to ask of yourself is, where do I fit in to that? What is your specific role? What do you want it to be? Because the truth is, Beachbody's not going to decide that for you. That's entirely up to you, what you want this to be for you. And I don't know why, for a really long time, I would get really uncomfortable talking about the income and money side of this. And as I was on that call today, I was mad at myself for that, because the girls that were lamenting not earning an income, they're just not earning what they thought they would be earning. And I just did a video today because I really needed to get around to it. Sorry, my husband he's weird. He just texted me. Putting my phone upside down now. I needed to get around to it. I did a video, it's 19 minutes long, about where it all began, my whole sort of coaching stories, that I can upload it to YouTube so that I can send it to prospects that I'm talking to, instead of always having to invite them to a sneak peek if we don't have one going on. Now, as I did that video, all the feels came flooding back of where I really was when this started, and how my life has changed dramatically since I started. Like in the video I said, when I began this journey as a coach, it started out just like I didn't really know what I was doing. I tried to do the trainings, but they didn't really interest me. Tried to watch videos like that woman just watched, didn't interest me. And I just sort of was like, whatever, I'm just going to put out there what I'm doing. And that's how I began working as a coach. And I earned my first paycheck by accident. It was $90 US, so like $1 million Canadian, obviously. And it was a check. At that time, they mailed out checks. And I remember saying to Brad, I'm like, if I can earn $90 basically unintentionally on accident, what would happen if I set my intention to learning this business and on how to actually earn an income doing this? Like, I think this could really be a thing. And all I've done since is simply not quit. If I get it in my head that there's no income to be made, there will be no income to be made. If I get it in my head that the market is saturated, then the market is saturated. If I get it in my head that everybody else is better at social media than I am, everybody else will be better than I am. Like, it's all in the stories we tell ourselves in our mind. The mind is so damn powerful. And what really today, my belief is fine in this business. It was more so just like, our team's been through a lot of changes. I'm sure you guys have felt the lack of Rosa as she pursues something else. She's still a coach. She's just taking a step back. And aside from Rosa, when you've been in this for 5.5 years, you see a lot of people come and go that you never suspected would come and go, that you kind of thought would always be in this with you or around you or rocking it way ahead of you. And so when you see those people drop, or people that you've sponsored that you believed in so much and they drop, it's hard not to take a hit to your belief. So really we need to ask ourselves, how do we keep going? What do we do to build that up again? Yeah, personal development, huge. And not just talking about personal development and not just reading personal development, but implementing it. That's really a critical piece of it. But really, truly, when I did my video today, I thought about how much our actual life has changed and how when I began coaching, I mean, we owned our home. Brad was working full time. He would get up at 6 every day, be gone all day. He'd usually come home for lunch, and the kids would see him at lunch break, and then he would come home after work. We'd have our couple hours together before we both fell asleep, and that was it, right? And I loved our simple life. It was really simple. It was really predictable, and it was really secure. And then over the course of the last 2.5 years, everything's been anything but that. It has been all over the map. It has not felt secure. It has felt scary. It has felt uncertain. It has felt sometimes really, really frustrating, if I'm being honest. So what keeps me going, what keeps me doing the things, even when I don't want to, is my belief. My belief in each of you, my belief in members of our team who aren't on this call, my belief in the grander scheme, that we all came to this for a purpose, that we were all somehow faced this because it has a vital role in our lives. So yeah, I guess ultimately, guys, I just wanted to do this video, to our team call. I'm saying video because I can only see me and it feels really lonely and awkward. I'm doing this video because I really want us to check our belief when we're feeling that doubt or when we're feeling like there's a wall up, to check our belief and remind ourselves why we started and remind ourselves, thank you, Chelsea. I feel better now. I'm like, I'm just talking to names and that's okay. It's totally fine. But yeah, to really check our belief and remind ourselves why we're in this. And you guys, guess what? That belief doesn't necessarily have to be about ourselves. And in fact, I would challenge us for it to not be about ourselves, but to be about who's waiting for what we have to offer and who is right now. For me, the person that I think of is the person I was before I started. And that person was getting her debit card declined at the grocery store because there wasn't money in the bank account, and stressing every time a bill came in the mail because I didn't know how I was going to pay it, and just wondering, okay, I can plan for this, this, and this, but if anything unplanned comes up, I am screwed. My family is screwed. It was a horrible, horrible place to be in, and I know it's how a lot of people live. And I mean, as I get wiser with money, it's not how I live anymore, but I'm learning because it honestly doesn't matter how much you make if you're not being wise with it. But that being said, that's who I speak to, and that is what lights me up, is that I know there are easily, I could count on, like there's got to be at least 50 past me's out there right now that need what I have, that need me to tell them they can have it because they don't know. They don't know it's real. They don't know it's a thing. They might see lesser coaches posting really tacky and they're like, I don't want to do that. That sounds gross. We have to show them the right way. We have to show them how we do this. We have to show them the reality that this can be. And I know, like, I see you guys post and I know how you post and you're doing a beautiful job. You are being authentic and you are being real. And I think that that inspires the crap out of people. I really do. But if we're just sitting and inspiring and also reaching out and saying, did you know you can inspire people too? Did you know I believe enough in you that I believe this could be a reality for you? If we're not doing that, we're missing the boat. Our posts are not all that matters. Our allowing others to borrow our belief in them is ultimately the greatest gift we can offer to anyone in this, like 100%. So this is like homework that you do on your own. I'm not checking your homework. I'm not a teacher. Chelsea is. Chelsea can check your homework. No, I'm kidding. I am not a teacher, but homework for you is to take some quiet moments today, tonight, or tomorrow morning, whenever's the time that you think best. I kind of vary. In the morning, I think well, but I'm usually half asleep. So quiet time in the evening usually works really well for me. But take some time, be comfy, be relaxed, breathe deeply, have a journal near you, and write down what you believe is possible for yourself in this business. Write down huge goals that scare you, but that you're like, why would I not be able to do that? And one last tidbit. Today, I was doing my workout and I wasn't feeling it at all. I haven't been feeling any workouts lately, and I don't know why, but I just haven't been. But I'm doing it, and I'm trying to push through it, and I'm trying hard. And meanwhile, I don't look at my phone when I'm doing my workouts, but I have my Instagram up to record me. So I could see the message thread from the group with Jake's story popping in, and he's like, who's on track for elite? How many points do you have? Blah, blah, blah. And I was literally saying out loud in my garage, I'm like, there is no way in hell I'm hitting elite. Like, there's just no feasible way. I need to do this. I need that. And I was getting really deflated, and it wasn't helping my workout at all. Like, my workout was supposed to empower me and make me confident and strong. And instead I was like, why am I bothering doing anything? And then I said out loud, and I'm glad Brad didn't walk into the garage at that moment, but I was like, it's only you. It's only me telling myself that truth. It's only me saying it's impossible. It's only me saying I can't do it. And if I say I can't do it, especially if I'm saying it out loud, you don't think God or the universe or whatever you want to say doesn't hear that and be like, you're right, you can't. Like, we have so much more power in our thoughts than we give ourselves credit for. We really do. So check how you're talking to yourself. Check how you're talking to God, universe. Check how you're putting yourself out there, because what you're putting out there is ultimately what you're going to get back. It's going to be received in your messages too. So just take that time, that quiet time tonight, and assess, what do you believe about what you're capable in? And if you are struggling with belief in yourself, reach out to me or your upline if it's not me, or feel free to reach out to me, I'm around, and say that. Like, say, I'm struggling with this, help me work through this, because that's what this community is about. Like, that's where the team element comes in, more so than figuring out all the things. The team element comes in like working together, united belief, strength in numbers, and in affirming for each other that we're in this together, and that we can truly accomplish so much more together than we ever could apart, like, especially in a business such as this. So that's that for this evening. Does anyone have any questions? They don't have to have anything to do with this. We could just chat. Anyone? Anything? Compensation questions? I don't know all the answers, I promise you. I do invite you, though, to watch the other video about team volume bonus, because like I said, in the beginning, your income is going to be commissions-based, but as you grow a working team, and to give you a little perspective, if you are an emerald or a diamond coach that even has like 3 coaches, 3 working coaches, you would easily be earning, and by working, I mean they're hitting Success Club. Like, they're helping people get started in some way or another. Maybe not Success Club, but they're bringing people into the business. If you have 3 people doing that, you would easily be earning between $500 to $1,000 a month. No problem. Like, that would just be a given if people are doing the things with you. That's just how it works. And the thing that, just as an aside, that I love about our compensation structure is that it's not like one person sitting up here hoping for people to work so they can earn. I don't earn unless I do the things. Like, and anyone underneath you at any given time can out-earn you. And in fact, I say this all the time. I want my teammates to out-earn me. I want you guys to be like, boom, did you just see what I earned this week? And I'll be like, well, that's better than mine. And I would feel so amazing. Like, my mission is to have at least 10 women in Shine Bright Nation earning $500 a week. That is my mission, because I know the life change that can bring to people. I really do. I know what it's done for me, and I know what it's done for our family. And I'm really grateful that 5 years ago, because I was trying to lose weight, this came into my life and provided security for my family when everything else wasn't making sense, and still isn't making sense, if I'm being really honest. So that's all. No questions? I'll take it. No? Okay. All right, you guys. It was great to see your face, Chelsea, and Amanda's for a moment. And Sarah, it was great to see your name. I hope you guys have an awesome night. We'll talk soon, okay?